So,
Apparently, I'm the guy who always goes first.
okay. So the rules very simple. There are going to be 3 rounds, and each round is 1 minute long. I will stop you after a minute. If you run under a minute, you can just say time, and we'll switch to the next person. Direxer is going second because he won the coin toss. So Delta, it's on you. As soon as you're ready, as soon as you wrap, I'll start the timer.
All right.
Oh, let me make sure that.
So, I took an L. Wait, what?
Sorry. I need to put your names on stream.
Ooh,
It's not like we've done this 5 times. Okay. All right, my bad. Go ahead.
All right. So, I took an L in my last battle. I tried something out, and it didn't go too well. I guess I was just feeling a little stupid after telling Platt to go to hell. But I mean, Mari did come to win with the flows and quell. But this is a rap battle, not show and tell. So let me school this kid for his foolishness, because I can control rooms like a eulogist. You think that you could spit, but the truth is this. You got beat by Jewel, legit. She slaughtered you and split. But if you don't use your wits and prove your usefulness, then you could catch everything on the Ryu move list. Get hit by a Hadouken, bitch, or face my Shoryuken fist. Translation, I be sending straight fire like it's a combo move, and I be hitting all the right pitches like I'm using auto-tune. Then I hit the right angle and go for the hypotenuse, because I devour souls like how hollows do, but only if my mood gets more and more volatile. See, I learn from my mistakes and prove a notch or two until my level's over 9,000. Like, that's impossible, because I've always felt like I've got a lot to prove. So here I am to represent the people who believe in me by beating decent peeps until I become a rap deity and put all those below me inside a guillotine and release the string. Time.
Okay, excellent. Round 1, Direxer, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Bro, you even dissed yourself in your last rap, trying to point out your flaws. Ha! Let's give him a round of applause. Get off that 8 Mile type shit. You think you say all of that, I won't be able to spit? Just because you said, say something that these people don't know about me. Well, we all know that you gave Mari a free round. Oh, and you thought that was legendary? That had perplexed me. This shit was just unnecessary. See, even though you're on that 8 Mile stuff, go home, write some shit down, make it suspenseful, don't come back until something dope don't hit you. Maybe you could fix some of your lyrics up too, or fix up your stumbling, because your whole thing just be crumbling. I'm actually kind of sorry for giving you this beating. If I had to compare us, you're like a quarter pounder, I'm a Big Mac. Why? Because I take longer to finish eating. You make electronic beats. Well, I don't feel the static. Just a waste. Call that Kim Kardashian because your bar's plastic. Mine stretchy, creative. Call that Mr. Fantastic. Delta, you don't make real music. You just put shit together and say, you know what? I'ma use it. Let's be honest. You only won your first battle because you exposed someone using a photo. You know, the one that got caught packing his bags, getting ready to leave for Japan. You didn't have good schemes. However, my bars are sick. Call that the COVID vaccine. Time.
Okay. Round 2, Delta, whenever you're ready.
Hey, yo, Douglas. Can I call you Doug? I'm gonna be very clear. When I first saw your name, I thought it was pronounced Derriere. I mean, actually, this is pretty fitting, because your bars are straight up ass. I mean, I've heard better lines come from ad-libs of Jacob Cass, and that's straight up facts. I mean, you could draw up a cool picture, I won't say that's cap, but when it comes to the pen, that's the only trait you have, and you're barely even great at that. I mean, you're young still, so you got time to improve your art. Just don't continue rap, bro. You won't get too far. I mean, you try to slide into my DMs like, link me your socials, bro. I'm trying to go ape shit. Okay, that's an exaggeration, because the most you could do is monkey bars, and I'm debating if I should grab the 8 and put the work in right, and let it spray all over your face like a water fountain that ain't working right, or if I should swing with a Shoryuken fist from round 1 and park 'em on your face, then leave you in the grass, body dark and gray. Did y'all catch that? Slide, monkey bars, water fountain, swings, park, grass? Man, I thought that flow was nice, and if you didn't get it, you need to get your lazy ass off your mom's computer and go outside. Time.
Okay. Round 2. Direxer, your turn. Whenever you're ready. Need to unmute first. Ah! Come on! Not the technical difficulties. Let him come back to us, please.
He got off his mom's computer and he went outside. What?
He took your
Bro, he
advice, bro.
He's on
That
the
was some
monkey
great
bar right
advice.
now.
Oh no, where did he go? Okay. You back, my guy?
Yeah, it
Okay.
just went really weird all of a sudden.
Alright. We move. Whenever you're ready.
Mm-hmm. You seen the Instagram. I'm good at drawings. That, that shows quick facts that I'm good with the pen. Well, however, you, not really 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's me, the Razor, aka Mini Breeden, but trust me, I don't live in his shadow. Can speak different languages, like Xiaodo. Korimo, arimasen. Translation, this isn't even. After this battle, I'll leave you sleeping. 100% gone full psycho. Put blows in your chest just to do damage. That correct, gone full savage. I'll leave you fried, cooked, perfect Krabby Patty. I'm getting ready for the real challenge. Come on, Delta, have at thee. Take your body to where it's sandy and there's shores, but I don't like the sand. Call me Annie, kin, and walk away for your body to rot to the core. Cause my chopper's got more magazines than a bookstore. You say you drop bombs like you do on the toilet. Well, I am the bomb because I just dropped and exploded like Nagasaki. You're nothing but a little lackey. I've prepared the final shot, and everyone after this battle will be saying, "Ah, that's hot time."
Okay. Final round, Delta. It's on you.
You're 16 with an accent. You're like a clone of Young Light. Hell, he's probably watching this right now like, well, ain't that a surprise? I digress. So when you wake up in the morning from the lights of sunrise and reconcile that you got beat by some guy rapping about parks, you just might come by and slide into my DMs. Again. But I won't let that slide. Truly. Gee, who decided to pair us together? I mean, even you could see that this matchup of you and me was only made so that I could send you on a losing streak. I mean, I can use a scheme to trade blows beautifully. Let me prove it. See, if I hit your tooth, it bleeds while you can't even hit puberty. Continuing with the eulogy, the only place you're schooling me is in a lucid dream because at best your writing is crude technique. It's at worst, it's a pile of dookie pee and it's clouded in ambiguity. While musically, I'm reputably defined as ingenuity. And it's all because of my friends for fruitfully moving me to break out of my shell and just everything they do for me. Because I grew a team while your friends would presumably boot you from the community if you lose to me. You need to get some better friends, bro. Time.
Okay. Teresa. Final round.
I was self-taught on how to spit a bar. Well, in this battle, it seems to have taken me far. You just a basic bitch who said he was good with the static and electrocuted himself just by flipping the switch. Delta, come on, you said you was going 10% in your first battle, but I've stomped your ass into the gravel. The funny thing is, you think you were actually worthy to challenge me, right? For now, you're in this battle, but you'll be off like All Might, and you're worse than the people who called Jujutsu Kaisen sorcery fight. Delta, I thought you was too goaded! But nah, you just getting folded. Call him a deck chair. For a second, I actually thought he was tough. But then again, I overestimate someone who pronounces dandruff dandruff. Bitch, I'm the diamond in the rough. Don't matter if I'm 14. What, did you think my voice would be cracking? Let's be honest, my shit would still be smacking. You've lost this battle because you're nothing I can't handle. I've got the gun ready because I'll pop you like I do my pimples and leave the bullet engraved just like a dimple. And finally, stop telling us things we already know, which is you have no flow. You said it yourself. You make beats because your lyrics are doo-doo. And now I'm actually going crazy cuckoo. And I'm actually focusing on my opponent in this battle. Just rounded him up, call him cattle. And again, you say you drop bombs like on the toilet. Delta, just quit because you're just talking out of your ass and you're saying your bars are literal shit. Time.
All right. All 3 rounds over. Well, we have Xiaodo, Tev. Who wants to take that? You got something to say?
You want to start off, Shao? Guest?
I can, yeah, fine. So I was just writing notes. Who to start with? Well, Delta went first. So Delta, I thought your flow was very nice. I think that the way that you had a really stylish way of doing it. There was some really nice flips in there. I'll forgive you for saying Ryu instead of Ryu. But yeah. Tev knows. But no, I really liked the flow. That right angle hypotenuse bar came out a left for me, surprisingly, and I liked it. I like that there. Sorry, I don't want to say your name wrong. Is it Diraxa?
Just call me DeRay.
DeRay, cool. Sorry, I don't want to say your name wrong. I like the way that you use your words. I also really liked how targeted it was. Conversely, on the first round, Delta, I felt that it wasn't as targeted, but maybe because you were going first, it was a little bit different. It was more about you, whereas DeRay, you were straight in there at Delta, and I liked that. For me, and this would be something that I say across all 3 of them, I didn't feel that same conviction from you, DeRay, as I felt from Delta. Like it kind of sounded a little bit like you were reading it, and I don't know if you were or not, but it almost like you were reciting it rather than you were embodying what you were saying. And I think that's going to come for you with time. You've definitely got the talent there, but I think with time you'll get that personality into your bars as well, and it becomes a little less sounding like it like you're reading it per se. And that's hopefully that doesn't come across as an insult, but that was just something that I noticed in comparison to the way that Delta was presenting what he was doing. Having said that, though, I did like some of the flips that you had there, especially in your second verse, the Japanese bar, and you said my name right, so that's always a point for me. Delta, I really liked the playground stuff that you had in your second verse. That was excellent, really, really nice. I was catching them, but then when you brought it back and fully explained it, that was yeah. I enjoyed that. Can't even hit puberty bar got a little laugh out of me as well. And then you brought that back, DeRay, in the third verse where you flipped it again. And I do like how you were constantly onto Delta, replying and taking into consideration everything he had said. For me, I just feel I would have scored you higher if I had heard that same conviction as Delta had. You know, he sounded like he'd come to fight. And I don't know what the relationship between you two is. You're probably both cool. I hope you're cool. But he sounded like he didn't like you in that moment. And for me, that's what battle is about. It's not just about how good your bars are and how well you can write. It's also about the conviction and convincing the listener that you don't like this person and that what you're saying, you fully believe it, and that you're ready to take heads off. So for me, I felt like Delta took the 3 rounds, but DeRay, I would say that you had some really good bars. And if you just bring it with that same sort of energy, if you bring that energy with it, I think that's going to really help you in the future battles.
Yeah.
I gotta agree. I think he kind of absorbed the full amount of what I really wanted to get at as well.
Right.
Delta came in, just some highlights. The show and tell school little bars, fire, Street Fighter scheme, pretty nice. The shonen anime bars that he kind of led one into another with Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, and I'm like, okay, he talking. Like Shao said, the flow, the wordplay, how you're using these words to spring off each other and keep it going. Fire. The only thing I would say throughout the 3 rounds is that I need more punches, like more real, like, hey, this is about you punching. I got a lot of I'm that guy, you ain't that guy, you doing this, doing that, but it didn't feel too personal. But once again, when you're rapping like you're rapping, it doesn't necessarily, like battle rap, you don't necessarily have to make it personal, but it definitely helps. DeRay, Shao, I mean, I don't even know what else I can add to it. Shao got it down perfectly, bro. You have a way with words that's fun. I like the plastic. Oh, you're plastic like Kim, but I stretch too, but I'm Mr. Fantastic. Okay, talking. I like the second round when everybody was comparing you to a little Breeden in your last battle, and you use that for your favor. I do like the speak differently, Shao Bard. I was like, okay, wait, did you know he was gonna be here? That's kind of like, okay. And the rebuttals, a big up on the rebuttals. I think if the second round, the first round, I felt like you was here to talk. The second round, you definitely had and then I hit him with the kind of delivery, and I was like, kind of felt like you was tired. Maybe the disconnect didn't help, but and then the rebuttal, the rebuttals in the third round was the highlight for that. Overall, solid battle, but definitely 3-0 Delta in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess echo a bit of what both of you have said, but also like my own addition. It was a bit of a body bag. It was a bit of a 3-0 body bag. DeRay had some cool stuff. I liked, the Shao reference and the Breton lines in the second one, and really everything was targeted and direct. But nothing landed really like it did from Delta's verse. In the first one, he was also talking about his win-loss record and previous battles. He had really interesting, solid rhyme schemes going all the way throughout. Way more conviction. The scheme in the second one with the park stuff was really funny. So it is what it is. For me, it's 3-0, easy, but a very entertaining round anyway.